Alright folks, this is the sad day. It's the last day, that's why. But to cheer you guys up, and everyone, we're going to a place called Topkapi Palace. And this is a place where the Ottomans had their administration. So let's just have some last minute happiness before our trip comes to a tragic conclusion. All potential subscribers. Anyway, what am I talking about? Anyway, up there, palace. Some brief history to get us going. This is the Imperial Council. I suppose good things must have happened here. A lot of folks here deciding to make laws. See, they've taken a leaf out of Japanese armory. Look at that, the Arabic scripture on the helmet. Take a look at these nasty mother. This must be the front grounds of the place. Look at that. Imagine you've just founded Istanbul. You've got time on your hands. You've got a lot of wealth in your hands. An army potentially around the corner for you. You got things to see. You got class. I don't know about the poor people, but you've got class. You've got skills. And you've got faith behind you. Obviously, you're going to have to take it out there, the Christian faith at some point. But anyway, that's a different story. I suppose that's a story that develops over time.
The building next to the divan is the treasury. The Ottoman Empires. The door of the treasury.
Not sure if you can hear me, but definitely a lot of sharp objects which you probably can't bring into an airport or something. That's badass. But once again, you probably can't carry that here. Well, in person, probably. That's one hell of a long rifle, I must say. That is one big bad MOFO. Obviously, to carry such a thing, you'll have to have a sort of a great amount of strength. You have to have, I suppose, a form of imperial respect, if that ever makes any sense. But yeah, that sword is almost twice the size big as me, and about almost 3 times the size as Tracy. Gotta have strength in numbers, or strength in power. That's one hell of a big bed. Good for action. Tracy's loving the material here. Think of that as the equivalent of a tree hugger, but for a marble pillar hugger. Yeah. Marble tree hugger. Obviously get to see Arabic scriptures. I'm sure they're there to remind the folks of this place that God is always with them. They've got to recite very often. Not too sure what that truly means, but definitely must mean something spiritual. Something connected to the Quran, to the Islamic religion, which is probably very evident across and throughout this place. You've got to have devotion if you're going to have a palace, I suppose. So obviously, the calligraphy room here, place of importance in terms of scripture and writing. You can have your own sort of signature, as we just sort of read, a badge of honor, Tugra, that is. There's a lot to take in here. So much to see, so much to learn and absorb. But when it comes to calligraphy, even for me, as someone that comes from a from a brown man that doesn't really know how to read the Indian languages, think of calligraphy of sorts as a form of branding, I suppose. Yeah, this is a place of life, a lifestyle. Or a lifestyle that eventually, potentially, takes over other lifestyles. Definitely looks serious. Gent behind me is a traditional sultan of sorts.
Oh.
I like to be with him. So.
I was going to be in it.
Okay.
I thought you said
we're
selfie.
both together. Alright folks, this is it. We're going to the man himself, to the tomb himself that is. Well, we're going to the tomb of Mr. Sultan Mehmet. Anyway, we're getting close to the tomb. A long queue waits us. A lot of youth, a lot of future, a lot of potential subscribers that is, hopefully. And Tracy, cheerful as ever on the last ever day of our trip. Pretty serious, this bloke. Damn. Still no signs of the tomb, but more armory, more jewellery, things I probably could never afford in my lifetime unless you want to do the honourable thing, which I'm sure that you know what that means. Because let's take a look, maybe one day this could be for me, or most likely not. So onwards we go. Let's have a look at that. It's another snazzy piece of equipment. Who knows? Maybe invading another country for a start could be one of the great ways to acquire such an acquisition. Just a kind reminder, you guys know what to do, potentially. Yeah, so unfortunately we couldn't find the tomb of Mr. Mehmet. So I suspect he's actually, as we researched thoroughly, properly, he's buried in a mosque, a faith mosque, in one of the mosques nearby. But yeah, it's been an actually educational experience, learning a lot more about the Ottomans as we depart the palace. It's a way of life, as I'm sure as was the Roman Empire and many of the other empires that preceded. But yeah, if you're from Bulgaria and a little bit up northwest from there, I hope you guys have also had a great time understanding potentially your former enemy of sorts. No offense. Anyway, it's all playful. We depart now. You didn't get pooped on, but I think these guys are. Anyway, I'll face my fears next time. We didn't get pooped on. Anyway, it's been an absolute fantastic time. Tracy is still recovering from, well, she didn't get pooped on anyway. But yeah, amongst the quirkiness, amongst the historical facts here and there, and yeah, we've had a fantastic adventure. This is it. This is going to be the final end. So let's just wave goodbye to Istanbul. inside so far. Oh, one more thing. To say hello in Turkish is... She doesn't know. It's called mehaba. So, and I got a lot of that, judging by the complexion of myself, but I'm Asian. We're safe. Turkey, I'm gonna miss you. Istanbul particularly, that's where we were for the most part, but yeah. My heart is warmed. The smells of spices, the smells of smelly cheese inside mosques. But no, a lot of culture here and there. Mosques, things about the Ottoman Empire, things which I've never really read about before, which I'm sure now, to some extent, you guys know a little bit now. But me and Tracy have had an absolute fantastic time. Sorry guys, I'm just looking over just making sure no birds hit me. But yeah, the crossroads between Asia and Europe, that I'll never forget. Wow, look at this, folks. This is beauty. This is a perfect exit towards Istanbul. So yeah, we're gonna take a plane shortly back home to London. If you like what you see though, be sure to hit that like button. If you didn't like what you see, well, unfortunately you'll still have to hit that like button. But anyway, I'd like to extend my thanks to the Turkish folks here, and they've been absolute generous people, giving us tea whenever we can, whenever it's felt like a sale is about to be achieved. But no, absolutely phenomenal. I can't wish you guys well enough. If you guys are from Turkey, thank you so much. My heart is warm, as is Tracy's. But yeah, rushing back. But do take care of yourself, guys, and until another time for another adventure, we'll be with you. Well, first come down to Turkey first. Take good care, stay safe.